Big changes are coming to this channel, and honestly, I'm nervous about it. But I think that it's the right move for both me and you. Today, I'll be sharing why I'm making such a risky move as a new creator and what this next chapter is going to look like. Hey, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. I am super glad that you're tuning in today. My name is Angelica, and around here, we talk about how to make a life that feels good for you, not just looks good. Today, I'm going to be talking about what I've been noticing with my content lately, why I decided to split my topics into different channels, what each channel will be about, and of course, the fears and excitement that come along with this move. When I started this channel, I just started to make videos on things that I was passionate about and not necessarily trying to niche it down. And with all of the research that I've done, everyone tells you niche down. And when I tell you that that seems near impossible to me then and now, I decided that maybe it would make more sense for me to split up my interests in a way that will be easily accessible for those who are actually interested in it. Over the past 3 months, with me being consistent with my content, I've noticed that I tend to talk about 3 subjects, and that is self-development and mental health, fitness, wellness, and nutrition, and my Airbnb hosting. And keeping all of these different interests in one account is ultimately what I want. However, since I am a very realistic person at times, I think that it'll be worth considering now rather than later to split up the channels and see if that's something that best suits me. Maybe I change my mind down the line, I don't know. But as of right now, I've definitely identified that maybe it won't be easy for people to find me or want to stay with me if they don't really have an idea on what I'm talking about, or what I'm talking about is just so generalized that they don't know what to do. When I first started, my goal was to just start and talk about things that came to mind and that I was interested in. Now that I've had some time to reflect, is now that I'm starting to use the information that I now have that I didn't. And while I want my channel to feel authentic and I want to go in with it with the thought of not caring who and how many people are following me, at the end of the day, this is something that I'm passionate about. And ultimately, I'd love to be able to live off of something that I'm passionate about. So I am going to try to take a little bit of a more business approach in that aspect, following how it may be best for the algorithm to determine who is best to spread my content to. After a lot of thinking, and to be honest with you, a lot of overthinking, I've came to the decision to separate the topics to their own homes. This way, each space can grow with focus and intention. And this way, you can also follow exactly what you love. I've had people share with me that it may be beneficial for me to separate my channels. I've done a lot of research and noticing that a lot of different content creators separate their channels. Some also just keep their one channel and kind of sell it as a lifestyle. And that's something that I've also considered. A lot of the people who also struggle with what I struggle with have tried to make their content center around themselves and really just building off of their personality. This way, you're more interested in me and what I'm sharing with you versus necessarily what I'm sharing with you, if that makes sense. So I've taken that into consideration. And as I mentioned, still new to all of this. So as of right now, I've already tried putting everything into one for the past 3 months. And I want to see how much growth I could potentially make in the next 3 months with separating my channels. In general, as a person, I am just someone who likes to have a plan and have things organized. And as of right now with this one channel, it feels like things are all over the place. And with having each channel for their dedicated content, it can allow separation and space for me to be able to properly distribute the type of content that I want on a particular schedule. And as a new content creator, I also have the fear of committing to something that I may not be interested in creating content for in 6 months from now. So there's a lot of fear and confusion and excitement and overwhelm that comes along with making this decision. However, we're making the decision. Getting into a little bit more on the actual new channels. To start off with, this channel is going to remain the same. Always Authentic is just going to transform into more of a self-development, mental health type of channel. As you may already notice, there's already a ton of videos on my channel that talks about authentic living and healing, and obviously things that surround and involve self-development will also be included on this channel. However, it's not going to include pretty much anything outside of that as of right now. now. This is where you can expect to hear more of my personal healing journey, my mental health, things that I'm sharing and my experience with my mental health to you and helping you get better on the journey that you're on. Talking about emotions and emotional resilience, building a life that is good for you, changing mindsets. If those are all the things that you're interested in, that's where you'll find it at Always Authentic. The second channel that I'm going to be creating is called Authentic Living. On Authentic Living, this is where you'll find wellness, fitness, and nutrition content. As I am a certified personal trainer and a nutrition coach, this is where I'm going to be talking about those types of things and also just wellness in general. So if you're interested in fitness routine, yoga, physical activity, living healthy, eating well, having healthy habits, things of that nature, that is where you'll find it at Authentic Living. Last but not least is going to be Authentic Hosting. And this, of course, is going to be where I will talk about my experience as a host. And along with my experience, I'm also going to be guiding and helping those who are interested in Airbnb, interested in general to just short-term or long-term rental, as I have done both. I will continue to share on guest communication, business mindset. Occasionally, I will be talking about different types of business advice and things that you can use overall, not necessarily with hosting. But as of right now, primary focus is going to be on Airbnb hosting and helping those who are interested or who are currently hosting. Being blunt, this decision scares me. I'm not sure what the future looks like, and I'm concerned about that. That makes me very uncomfortable. And I'm not sure which one, if any, will I like long term. And splitting my energy is going to be super risky, or maybe not. I don't know yet, which is why I'm doing it. I'm still new to YouTube and content creation, so I'm still finding my place and how I want to go about this and what I feel most passionate and comfortable sharing and helping others with. But what I do know is that I have a passion for all of these things as of right now. I have experience in all of these things. All of these things bring me passion and joy right now. So I am just putting it in a way that is more organized and will only help me long term. Ultimately, even if this is a horrible decision, at the end of the day, I will learn something, and that's what matters to me the most. And I don't know what I'll learn and if I'll like the lesson at first, but regardless, whether it's a lesson that we want, need, or don't want, the lesson comes when the lesson comes. Sometimes the right move is the move that you don't want to do, and that's scary. This change for me is about creating clarity, building stronger communities, and most of all, making sure that each video that I post is speaking to who needs to hear it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this change in the comment section below, so feel free to let me know what your thoughts are, and if you're a content creator and if you've done this or have considered this, believe me, you're not alone. The fear is there, but we can get through it. Please go ahead, like this video, subscribe, and turn on your alert notifications so you can be notified when I release my next video. Keep showing up, keep it realistic, and most importantly, keep it you. Till next time.